Hello my friends and welcome back. I'm Chiscool Gaming, and in today's video I'm going to explain the Tundra Trade Route event. Everything you need to know, and I wish I had known on day one of this event, because I made a few mistakes that would have been preventable with the information from this guide. So let's get started. What is the Tundra Trading event? You're going to escort trucks, and if you get them to the destination without being raided or defending successfully against all raiders, you're going to get the loot that's on the truck. And the good news is that you can increase the rarity of the truck if you get lucky or if you spend gems. And you're going to send a squad to go defend your truck as it travels through the tundras. Now, the funny thing is you can actually see these things traveling all around your state, and you actually can raid other people's trucks. We're going to do all of this stuff in the video, but I wanted to give you this overview before we got started. So big picture, depending on whether or not you're a spender or you have lots of gems, or you want to try to play the event more free to play, you're going to try to get the rarest truck possible. Now, there are several rarities, and we tap into the info button for this event. It explains all of this, and if we go to chances of rewards, you can see the 4 rarities of truck are N, R, SR, and SSR. Your goal would ideally be to get to SSR, and if you get to 6 refreshes, you are guaranteed to get an SSR truck, and the payload of an SSR truck is a lot better. Now, I have done several of these successful escorts, and you can see the sorts of stuff you're getting in the different tiers of trucks, and yes, the SSR trucks are a lot better. And the only reason I did epic trucks is because I didn't realize you could gem refresh your chances. And so I thought I was going to run out of refresh chances. So let's actually go and send a couple trucks into the wilds and send them on their way. So we're going to go over here, and you can see I got an uncommon truck, which is literally the worst kind of truck you could start with. I'm going to use the free refresh, which you get with every truck. And you start this event with, I think, 10 total refreshes. And I think your gem cost goes up every time you do it. We'll find out. So I'm not happy with this truck. I'm going to use 100 gems. Yes, refresh it. Yeah, see, the cost is going up. We're up to 200 gems. I do have a better truck here, but I'm still not happy with this. Now we're up to an SR truck. Now, the thing is, it could be a worse truck after this. So if I hit refresh here, I could actually get a worse truck. I'm going to do it anyways. So they tell you, your cargo is valuable. Are you sure? Yeah, I'm going to do it, and don't remind me. Okay, yeah, way worse. Okay, now I'm going to spend the 400 gems. We're back up to an SR truck, and now I'm guaranteed. So for 500 gems, it's guaranteed. Was it worth paying all those gems to get this truck? Honestly, kind of cringe. I feel like what's in here is not amazing, but at my tier of spend, any way I can turn gems into value is pretty worth to me. Theoretically, I can re-roll this truck again. I wouldn't normally do that. But I haven't done this before. I want to show it for the video. So for 500 gems, am I much happier with this? I mean, not really. I don't know what I would be much happier with, but you can keep refreshing this thing, okay, until you're very happy with what you get. And if we look at what some of the other mythic trucks were that I got, I mean, Essence Stones and Charm stuff is pretty legit in my opinion. You can get some amount of the gems back, but let's go in here. And I think this truck, I'm not excited about this Mythic Expedition Manual. I don't hate the Mythic General Shard. I think we just run with this one. We'll escort it. Okay. Now, you select the squad that you're going to escort with, and you don't worry about the balance of the troops here. I believe that it's your dispatch capacity that determines how many troops you get to bring, but you set the heroes that go with this truck and escort it. Anyways, I'm not really changing this squad around. I'm just going to hit escort, and we're on our way. All right. Now, we can actually have 2 trucks going at a time, and you can see, for me, the first time this event shows up, I have 4 total departures I can do over each 24-hour window. So every 24 hours, this number has been resetting for me, and we get to send trucks all over again. But you can send a total of 4 trucks in that 24-hour window. I've seen other states potentially that are older have more departure opportunities. I just have 4. Okay, so here we're starting with an SR truck. Pretty cool, but not good enough. So I'm going to hit the free refresh. We went down to a rare, spend the 100 gems, don't remind me, go down to an even worse truck. We get another equally bad truck. We're back up to SR. It does look like for an SR truck, honestly, like above average, I would say. But we're going to the highest tier of truck. Also SR. This truck also looks above average to me, especially for SR. It's got the Essence Stone in there. I'm going to do it again because it's guaranteed. Now, that's a pretty okay truck. I was going to be really hyped about it, but it's like just okay. Like, I'm not too excited about the 1,000 gems, the XP. A lot of the stuff in here I'm actually pretty lukewarm about. I could refresh if I wanted to for the 500 gems. I feel like this is good enough. This is not my best team of heroes. I technically could get raided by one of the other very strongest players in the server if they're being a jackass. They're probably not going to be a jackass specifically to me. So I think I send it and call it a day. And technically, if you raid someone and fail, I don't think you lose an attempt. So like people will try to raid me. And if you want to be like kind of strategic, what you can do is just send one truck with your best sort of heroes at a time, but then you got to be checking in very regularly, multiple times throughout the day to like keep sending trucks with your best heroes. The other option is that I can actually get allies to assist me. So if I think there's someone in my alliance that's going to have a better squad than my second tier squad is going to be, I could use them to guard my truck. And I think they get some extra rewards for doing it. So like you actually would want to find a stronger ally if you think there is one available to do that with you. I actually think that this is stronger, that my setup is probably stronger than what other people have. So I'm just going to run with this and I'm going to hit escort. So now I've got my 2 trucks on their way. But if you were wondering how exactly raiding works, let's get a peek. If we make our way to the other truck section, this is where you can raid. As far as I can tell, you can refresh like kind of endlessly. So I don't think there's a reason not to just keep refreshing until you find a truck that you're really, really happy with. And ideally, you want to raid one of the higher rarity trucks. Like, here's Angry Lions. Remember when I said I'd be an asshole for hitting someone else who's like one of the strongest players in the server? Yeah, I'm not going to hit him. I would be a jackass. So this also is someone from my family of alliances. I would be a jackass if I hit them. So I'm just going to refresh this. And I'm quite confident there'll be more sort of etiquette to this whole thing. Once there are other states involved, the first time this shows up, it'll just be with your own state. All right. So if we get a look over here, this player has a lot of decent stuff in here. Unfortunately for this player in Bro, I probably am going to steal some of their loot here. And it just kind of is what it is. I also kind of like what I'm seeing in this truck by El Captain. So yeah, I'm going to be stealing some stuff. So how does raiding work? I'm going to hit raid now. And you can see here that there are 2 raid attempts that are available. Once you do a raid, I find typically on my first raid, I get less good stuff. Not always the case, but typically. And then on my next raid, I might get better stuff. But you can only raid each truck twice. 2 out of 2 means there's 2 raids remaining. Not that there have been 2 raids. And in fact, on that other screen, you'll see 1 fire or 2 fires to sort of show how many times a truck's been raided. But we're going to raid this guy twice and see what we can steal. So raid number 1, we send it. I got an 8-hour speed up. You hit truck details. The X's show you what's been taken out of the truck. I think I want to raid it again, but I don't know that I'm going to get something amazing. We hit raid, and I got a 3-hour speed up. I ain't mad about it. Just got a lot of hours of speed ups out of that. And so, it's nothing personal. It's just the nature of the event. You want to get some rewards, you got to do some raiding. All right. Now, if we go over here, you can see I have 2 more raid attempts left. We're going to go and do that. As I was describing earlier, this truck kind of has like 1 fire on it, and it can be raided again. This truck has been raided twice already. I just did that. So if we look over here, what am I likely to get? I'm not as excited about that truck as I originally was. This truck is maybe more exciting. I mean, there's a lot of stuff in here I'd be pretty happy to get, actually. So we're going to raid this one by Rayan. Pretty sick truck that he got. So we hit raid, and, you can send your best team. So this same team is already escorting a group, but I can also raid with it while I'm escorting my own truck. So, I mean, this is a low yield, but it is what it is. We got what we got, and we raid again here. So we smash it, and I got the 8-hour speed up. GG's. And I really wanted these hardened alloys. I actually need those. They're my bottleneck. So I took a lot off this guy's truck. I can't wait till there are other states in here, because, I feel like a jackass raiding people from my own state, but like, it is what it is. You got to do it. And you're going to spend like how many hours trying to find trucks that like people are running that aren't from main alliances, whatever. It is what it is. That's how it goes. And there you go. That's how you rate other people's stuff. Now, if you swing on down to the My Assistance section, actually, before I show you My Assistance, I feel bad rating all these people, but I have people rating my trucks all the time, or at least trying to. Let's see. These are my raids. Wait, where are the people that rated me? If I go over here and I tap the details, like this guy tried to raid this one. This guy tried to raid this one. Nobody tried to raid that one. This one, I don't know why everybody wanted to raid this one. So like, you raid trucks. It just is. That's how this event works. All right. All right. So My Assistance. So this is where you set a squad that can be used to help your allies. So you would, I think I'm already assisting somebody. Yeah, Abel, go crazy. So I'm already assisting somebody with my best squad. There's basically a 0% chance they will get raided with my squad garrisoning their truck. It's no way. So let's see here. Assistance history. You can claim up to 3 assistance rewards in each phase during the event. So pretty cool, actually. And you can see these are the rewards that I got from these rewards. That's awesome. Actually awesome rewards. Like I've gotten thousands of gems from escorting. Super legit. So yeah, I mean, there's my squad. You can see the other squads from my alliance. It tells you like, hey, the squad is idle right now. So it's letting you know that you can invite these squads to go escort for you. Pretty sick. And the only thing I can show you here is sort of the rules overview. We went over the chances of the reward. We could talk through some of the details here of the rules, but I'll simply put them up on the screen. And if you want to see some of the nuance, you can. I feel like we went over basically the big deal things you need to know. I suppose it is worth mentioning a couple things. One is that you don't actually take any hospital from attacking or defending. So there's no like cost to doing either technically. So it's not like you set up a squad, you get wrecked by a bunch of people, you get a full hospital. No hospital accrues from this event. In addition, if you move stuff around, escort squad attributes while the truck is on the move, increase or decrease in your combat attributes for your heroes, tech, chief gear, chief charm will be reflected on your escort squads in real time. So some of this stuff is updated in real time. Yeah, I think that covers it. If you enjoyed the vid, throw a like on here, subscribe. You got any other tips or tricks? Definitely let me know down below in the comments. Like I said, I think it's pretty standard maybe later on when there's other states involved that like you don't attack your own state. The first time this shows up, it's going to be a little bit of rage bait because like you only have your own state. And so you're going to be hitting people from your own state. It's like, yeah, you're benefiting your own account at the loss of someone else from your state. And it just kind of like is what it is. And if you wanted, like the refreshes are free. Like you can just keep pushing refresh until you find a truck that like you're happy to be raiding. And it just, you just keep going and keep going and keep going. Ooh, that's a pretty good truck. But yeah, I mean, I think the part of the reason that the sort of best trucks are from the main alliances is because like you probably are doing some amount of gem refreshing to have gotten to those trucks. It is what it is. And oh, look, see, there's a truck on the map. There it is. They just are cruising around the map in real time. Kind of cool. All right. Enjoy the vid. Throw a like on here. Subscribe. You're looking for some general tips and tricks. Check the card in the end screen. Until next time, you have fun. Smash your enemies. Take care, everybody.